Hello, good day. Welcome back to another entrepreneur training section. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali. In today's edition, we shall be talking about Kunu drink. Kunu drink is a very healthy drink which is made of millet and guinea corn. But before I move further, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. So back to our talk. Kunu is made of two grains, millet and guinea corn. Buy your two products, then you wash carefully. This is a little bit very dirty, so you wash carefully because they are being sun dried, and you know the way we get them in the market. So they are being exposed to dust and every other thing. So we wash them carefully. Make sure we wash it till it is white. Then at the same time, make sure you're not pouring the lower part, which is the sandy part, into your production. Then you pour water and leave it for maybe 10 hours or 24 hours as you wish. But this lasts for about 4 days because I don't have much time to go back to it. But all I did was to make sure every day I change the water in order not to mess the whole area with the fermentation odor. So I have my guinea corn and millets now. Other ingredients I'll be using is sweet potato. Then I'll be adding garlic. This is ginger. My ginger is not too much and I think some of them are dried already. Then I have my clove. I would wash my guinea corn and millet carefully. I've done that. The more fermentation, the more you need to wash very well, so as the fermentation smell should go off. Then I've peeled my sweet potato, slice it into more smaller particles because I'll be using my grinder, my own blender. So that's that. I poured everything in this, everything to rinse. So I am rinsing everything, my ginger, my garlic, my sweet potato, I'll be grinding these in batches. So I'll first of all grind my ingredients and put it down because sometimes it is good for you to have these ingredients, the sweet, for about some few hours before pouring it into the solution. So that is why I'm grinding it first. And so far I will be grinding my millet also in batches. It will take me close to an hour to do all this grinding. So that would have given my sweet potato to go through few fermentation process. It would have started rising. Some people leave it for about 4-5 hours to rise a little bit before adding into your kunu. So I'm grinding my millet in batches. So after grinding, some people would sieve. Most people cook before sieving, but it depends on you why some people don't sieve. It's millet, so it grinds fully. So it depends on you, but I would not be sieving at all. So after grinding everything, this is my sweet potato and other ingredients, and this is my millet and guinea corn. So I'll be grinding those ones also in batches now while the other ingredient is waiting. I choose to add hot water just because I have hot water. You might put water and you might grind with hot water, and because the water is not enough, I'm having a paste instead of a liquid production after grinding. That means I will have to add enough water to the paste to dilute it before cooking. So this is my grinded guinea corn and millets. So I divide this into two. Then I have my sweet potato and other ingredients in another container. I want to prepare it, so I need to add hot water into it. You know, there are two ways of preparing pap. When you're preparing pap, your akamu, you put in your grinded paste maize, you put it in little cold water, then you now add hot water to it, then it rises and it gets cooked, or you put it on fire and stir. So most of the time if you're doing kunu, most people use the first method. They pour hot water into it, rise and stir immediately, so it gets cooked and it changes color, then it gets thickened. So what I feel is the water I'm pouring in is not enough. I'm pouring a jug of water into 2 containers of more than half a paint rubber, so I think that is not going to be enough. That is why I'm having this kind of solution. So it is not cooked, it's a mistake, and the water is not enough to cook what we have. So what I'll have to do is to return this into the fire. So I'll be stirring on fire till it gets cooked. So I'll be cooking it right on the fire. So as you can see, there is changes. The way it looks, the color has changed. It has become a little bit deeper. Then it's becoming more of a pap now than the way it was. It was full of water then. Now it's better. So I'll be preparing in batches. Now see the difference between the two, the color and the way it is. One is more of pap like, while the other one is more of water like. You can see the way it moves. It's more watery than the other one. The other one is going in form of paste a little. So I'm putting this into the pot to put on fire. So everything is done. So after we now add all the paste into our production, so we add it and we stir. So that goes as much as sweetener in our production. At the same time, it has some flavor into it. So if this is not sweet enough for you, then you can add sugar. So you'll not be adding too much sugar, because we have sweet potato which would have sweetened it a little bit. So that's all about preparing kunu at home. Thank you very much for watching. My name remains Prince Yemi Kasali. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're yet to do so, and also follow us on Facebook if you're yet to do so. Thank you.